Hey guys, welcome back to Stinson Farms. Hey, we're back with the John Deere 8250 grain drill today, and we're going to be giving her a new coat of paint. So I'm going to start cleaning up on it and getting it sanded down some, and we're going to shoot some paint on it. And it's not going to be professional by any means, but get some of the rust covered up and let it look a little bit better when we got it out in the field. So I just want to give y'all a good look at it, see what it looks like now, and we'll do a before and after, and I'll show a little bit of the cleanup, sanding, and painting as we go. So all in all, it doesn't look horrible, but the paint's faded, pretty good. So it's got some rust on it in spots where the paint's gone, but we're going to clean it up a little bit and get it to looking a little bit better. You can see right here how it's rusted. Where this lid on the top by the lid, lid's rusted a little bit. But we'll take care of all that. We'll get it sanded down and we'll shoot us a new coat of paint on it. So that's the plan, and it'll be a quick little video, primarily just show you before and after. But hey guys, if you want to see what this is going to look like when we get done with it, hang around. We'll be back in a minute. Well, I've got it all sanded and prepped as far as I'm going to go with it. Like I said, it's not a professional paint job, just going to try to cover up some of the rust. So I'm going to paint the yellow first, paint the top, and the reason I'm going to do that, it's supposed to say John Deere right here, and these are decals. It still does say John Deere right here, but those were decals. I sanded those off, and the 8250 goes right here. I'm going to paint those spots yellow, so I'm not going to buy the decals to go back on. I'm just going to paint those spots yellow. My wife's got a Cricut or something. I don't know what she calls it, some machine, a Cameo maybe. But she's going to cut me out some letters to match these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this yellow and let it dry, and then I'm going to put these letters on and paint it all green and then pull the letters back off. And I'm going to do that with both places it says John Deere and 8250. Now these emblems on the end, they're faded, but I'm going to leave them. I'll just tape them off and won't worry about it. I will pull the wheels off of it before I paint the green, but right now I'm just going to get this top painted and the spots that need to be painted yellow. I'm also going to paint the rows, the disc openers black, and this shaft and everything up here black. I'm not going to paint anything down here with the drop boxes and the shaft going through because I want it to be able to, I don't want to get paint up in there and the thing gets stuck and move. Won't move. Right now it'll still move good, and I want that to stay that way. But I'm going to start shooting some yellow paint to it. If y'all want to hang around. I'm not going to worry about getting the yellow where I don't want it. I'm not going to tape anything off or anything. I'm just going to paint the top. If I get yellow paint on this, I'll worry about being more particular when I paint the green. I've got a good buddy that does tractor restoration, and he does it all, the mechanical and electrical and paint and body work and all of it, and he is really good. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and he said he was 1.5 years behind. So it will say John Deere here, and on the front where I painted, and it will say 8250 right here. Alright, so I got the lid painted, done with that. I've got the stenciling on, front and back, and I've got it taped up, what I don't want to paint. taped over the emblems here, taped over the serial number plate up underneath here, marker lights, little window, see the grain, the dial there where you set your flow rate. So I got all that taped up, and we're fixing to start throwing some paint to it, some green, see what she looks like. Alright, y'all just remember, I'm not a painter. And it's going to take a few coats. Right. So I got to paint, so I got one coat of paint on the wheels. The lid is done. I won't put any more paint on it. It's got 3 or 4 coats on it. Everything else has got about a single coat on it. Maybe a little more than a single coat in some places, but mainly just one coat. Been letting it dry since last night, so we're going to shoot another coat of paint on it. Probably 2 more to get it knocked out. I'm trying to do this without getting any paint on the tires. I ain't too good at it. I didn't want to take time to tape them off. Didn't want to take the tires off the wheels. I'll just clean the paint off the tires. Alright, so the paint job is finished. I'm not going to show you everything right now. I've still got to get the tires back on it, and I'm going to pull it outside in the sun, and we'll look at it outside. I want to show you this real quick. Our little stencils that we made. If I can get this one started. And when you get them started, come right off. So I'm going to get all these, all the little stencils off, get everything uncovered, get the tires back on it, get it hooked up, and we'll get it outside and we'll look at it here in a minute. I'll be right back. Well, there it is. As done as I'm going to get it, paint wise anyway. I don't know if it'll make it plant any better, but it looks better. Shining a little bit. If I can, I'll put a before and after picture. that's what it turned out to. Nothing professional, but it looks a little better. I do like how the letters and numbers turned out. They turned out really good. Should be a little better than the decals. Well, it was probably totally unnecessary to paint it for it to plant, but it looks a little rough. I just wanted to shine it up a little bit. Well guys, thank you for hanging around. I hope you liked the video. Like I said, it wasn't nothing professional or special, but we got her all cleaned up, painted up. Been doing some work on it, getting it ready to go. I'm going to plant beans with it this year. I still got to get everything set and calibrated for my beans to make sure I'm getting the right amount of beans on the ground. But other than that, she's finished, ready to go, and hopefully she'll do a good job for us. But I sure do appreciate you hanging around, and we'll see you next time.